Hello and welcome to today's free trading video and market analysis. I'm your host, Kenny, Senior Research Analyst with the MiniAnalyst.com. The first thing we're looking at here is a chart of the market. This is the Mini S&P 500 futures contract, front month in nature. We're now looking at the March 2012 contract, ticker symbol, future symbol ESH12, generally speaking. And of course, this is Thursday, the 22nd day of December, just a couple of days before Christmas. Hope all you guys are getting all your holiday shopping in. And but let's get right to this market. What a beautiful market we're looking at. These are proprietary indicators, are intraday dynamics as we refer to them, and as you can see, green means bullish by the market, and what we generally like to see in these indicators are a congruency, a confirmation of one another. Here we have bullish, 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 bullish. So that's literally 1, 2, and look, as you go into this mid-session, actually we're heading into the late session on this Thursday. You see a strengthening bullishness. You see more green, more green, more green, more green, more green. You actually have a market that's above the high of the early sessions in terms of the ES. We're going to look at a daily chart. We're definitely have some resistance on the daily chart to be sure. It's kind of the last bastion of trend following resistance, and we have a round number at 1250. Having said that, the 200-day SMA, which happens to be the last bastion of trend following resistance, is actually at about 44. So we're at 1249.25 on the market right now. So we're actually technically above, going into the late session, the very key and significant measure of trend. We generally don't key from that measure of trend, but we follow what the market's following, and the market has certainly been keying off of that key measure, that key longer term measure. So it's particularly interesting. You have 5 bullish indications, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You also have the price technicals in favor with a trade above the high of the early session. And certainly you have the trend, so that 7 indications suggesting the market should be bought here. We're going to go ahead and just say for a free informational day trade on the ES, go ahead and buy at 1249. We haven't even gotten back to test the trend, which is kind of interesting. That's a particularly shallow pullback retracement that we have. We had it around 10:30, 11 a.m. this morning. Didn't even get to the trend. So really all out beautiful day for the bulls. We can scroll out just a little bit and we can see yesterday it wasn't the same case. We actually had it's kind of a choppy day actually. If we scroll back one more, we see the prior day was beautiful. We had all red, all sell, closed at the low of the day. That was on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Tuesday was an absolutely beautiful day. Had several portfolios. Our leading portfolio for the day, the MapDT, the venerable MapDT, the version 1.0, the original, gained over 50% on a $20,000 account. So it was a banner day, another banner day on Tuesday, and sadly, the lion's share of the range was in the overnight session. So during regular trading hours, RTH, the range was relatively limited. It was about half of the overnight, but we're still able to capture gains totaling, as stated, the leading portfolio was up over 50% in the MapDT, which happens to be the leading portfolio of our primary futures portfolios that we track daily, and is up about 450% or so since January of 2011. But back to the market, as you can see, Wednesday was kind of a choppy day. We started out bearish, 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 but we did have some divergences, and we actually moved to bullish by the end of the session. Ergo, you get the close near the high of the day and the follow through this morning. So the free informational trade is certainly buy the ES at 1249. If you get this video in time, a few hours left to go in the trading day. There should be a couple hours left to trade. Are we going to see a breakout? Not really sure, but it's probably a 3 out of 5 star trade. You can buy 49, stop at 44, and maybe we'll get a spike late in the day up toward 60 because the market is certainly bullish. We're going to go ahead and minimize this. Excuse me. Let's see. Let's go ahead, and we're actually looking for not that, but there we go. So here's a chart of the daily market. As you see, we're right at that very round level of 50. Support, support, support. Complete breakdown. Didn't quite get there. Keyed off our key intermediate term measure of trend right there. right back to the level. So actually, again, we expected this move, this resistance, to hold on the last move higher. We are still officially bullish on the market, and we're particularly bullish around the 1200 level, and it was an impressive day. You'll see a couple of our systems were actually long on the day and caught the overnight move that we had on Tuesday. This bar right here, I don't know if you can see that, caught the overnight move, but as you can see, it's really a narrow, kind of a choppy range. What isn't particularly impressive is the potential, at least, for an inverted HNS setup right here at 1200, so that could easily lead to a blast to 1300 to 1350. That's kind of what we're expecting. You're going to have a stop at 1380. This is the E-mini S&P 500 futures because of the trend that's been the support and resistance for the market really since August. What's more, we've maintained our bullish stance given this trading range. We bled back into it, kind of an errant setup, and we've now retested and above all of our key measures of trend. So we have no choice but to be bullish. Actually, this doesn't really have the 200-day SMA. Not sure why. Let's see what we have here. Maybe it's on the S&P daily. Nope, it's not there either. So, not sure what that little blip was there. But the 200-day is coming in right around here, so we're definitely above that. And of course, as we speak, the market get a couple of sell orders, so that's interesting. As mentioned, intraday basis bullish. The daily we're bullish, so you definitely want to be don't want to be fighting the trend. Price being the final arbiter from a directional movement perspective, still short-term bullish, intermediate-term neutrality. Short-term bullish in terms of momentum, intermediate-term bullish. As you can see right there, holding on to that. So really just a bullish state. We're going to go ahead and quickly move over to, we'll go ahead and minimize that, so it's a quick look at the daily. Market coming off a little bit there, as you can see, as we mentioned, so that long is not looking too good, but it'll give you a better opportunity to get involved on the long side. Again, not sure where those blips are coming from. Our software had an update. You know how that goes. As you can see, the Evo MCM, let's see, we're going to go ahead and switch over right here. We'll take a look at that. Beautiful, $115,000. We'll take a look at the equity curve. That's a beautiful equity curve. EMD system 1.0 still catching winners. Actually, back on the long side on the or the EMD system 1.0. Market kind of selling off a little bit here. Kind of a reversal off the 80 level. The Aussie. Multiply this, we can, for some reason, TradeStation only allows you to go up to 20,000, should be 100,000, should read 100,000, so 5 times that, about 35,000 with a $5,000 max drawdown. As you can see, putting up nice winners for the Aussie. See how the Evo YM, $40,000, beautiful, beautiful. Move that out of the way. Oh, look at the beautiful winners. It's catching. Beautiful winners there. We already mentioned that. Evo EM active again, catching beautiful winners. So nice trades going off for derivations of the Evo. But we're actually looking for, here we go. So these are our Platinum Reserve, some of our Platinum Reserve models that we've never really offered to the public in this form. And as you can see, catching beautiful winners, more beautiful winners, as you can see right there. The R30C, the R30B, beautiful winners. We can go ahead and just minimize that. Another beautiful winner right there. Very similar to the other trade. Here we've got a couple, 3 nice winners, and we can pull up that. Yeah, $5,000 maximum drawdown, $300 in average trade, $95,000. This, of course, going back over 10 years. As you can see right there, 50,000 max drawdown, 400. So here we have our newest addition Our first trade out of the box was beautiful, about 4 grand. Then we had a stop for about 2 grand, had a flat trade, and now we're back to the long side at 64.20, so about $1,300. Right back to the long side. This was important because this is hedging actually our MRSEM, which is short, giving up, still profitable, but giving up some of our monies. Take a look at the equity curve there. Yeah, that software is updated and it's a little glitchy. Here's EVR3. Boy, the market, the small caps, particularly TVF. Look at that beautiful, just continuing to green dots as you see, really catching the whole of the move on Tuesday. So we really participated nicely on the long side. In fact, we'll go ahead and switch over to that if we can pull that up right here. We had, let's see, where could we get that? Right there. So we'll do that, and then we'll scroll down. So here we go. This is what Tuesday looked like. How about that? Map Black gains $24,000 on Tuesday. Delta DT gains 40%. Map DT, as mentioned, gained 55%. Map DT version 4.0 HR 43%, $11,000. 34% for TTHR. Very impressive. And as you can see, when you can have losses, we don't like those, 15%. Kind of mixed rate, and then you have beautiful gains like that. And then yesterday, Wednesday, Master banking 25, that trades derivations, the Evo, at 26%. There you can see right there. So that's the, as of yesterday, 451% for the MAP DT is actually leading. MSA UDT, which led for the most of the year, has been overcome by the MAP DT, the $20,000 portfolio, $10,000 portfolio, up 428%, 380 for Delta DTS. These two had been leading most of the year in the MAP DT. Had a strong finish to close out the year. And actually, that's right there. So here's the Federal Map DT version 1.0 holds the top spot with mind-altering 54.53% gain Tuesday, the 20th day of December 2011, and the top spot for the year with a mind-numbing 227 day. There are about 250 trading days in a year. Return of 447.8% since January. Are you still missing out? Don't let another year go by. You definitely don't want to miss out on another year, and particularly now is a great time because you can oh, here's something interesting. So I wanted to show you this. So this is a third-party tracking of kind of a smaller version of our PR100 portfolio. As you can see right here, started tracking this on December 2nd. So the month-to-date return for this portfolio is called Valerius, $12,485 for this portfolio. And if you're interested in trading this, these are the actual live trades. I believe hypothetical fills, but slippage can be negligible. To be sure, I'm not sure if that takes into account commissions, which the third party charges, I think, maybe $7 a side, so $14 a round turn. We can get that information for you, but as you can see, the trades up $12,485 month to date. $12,485. These are a couple of open trades, longs. We have a short. That's the MRSEM losing money. Minus 27.80, but still up 12,000 for a total of $12,485 for the month. That'll buy some nice Christmas gifts. So what's interesting is you can actually take advantage of these portfolios, including the PR100, at our annual Double Your Money sales event. Now what you do is you go to the website and you enter the, let's say you like the MAP DT or the aforementioned Platinum Reserve. So you just click on the MAP DT, click Add to Cart. You'll get the version 5.0, but you can specify that you want the original version. This is the version 5.0. And you click Add to Cart. Now you're going to have 4, so you're going to purchase 4 quantities. That'll be, not sure why that didn't go. So we need 4 units of a year is about $10,000, $11,552 of the MAP DT. So that's about $1,000 a month, a little bit less. Enter promo code double your money, and you're going to save 50%. So essentially, we're going to double your money. We're going to take your $5,776, and we're going to give you an entire year, which is $11,552 worth of the portfolio. And as you can see, the MAP DT that we're speaking of is $20,000 portfolio. It's made 450%, I think about $90,000. So let's do the math. 90,000. 6,000 in fees. Now that 90,000 doesn't include slippage or commissions, so 90,000 might turn into about 80,000 after slippage and commissions. Again, slippage can be negligible. So 80, let's just say conservatively 80,000 and 5,700 to make that 80,000. Retrospectively speaking, pretty impressive. So there you go. You can get a full year of any of these portfolios. You can do the Platinum Reserve if you'd like. Add that. I'm not sure if there's a limit. I don't believe there is. And you can recalculate that. So you can get a $100,000 portfolio and a $20,000 portfolio. That's actually $50,000, but you can get the original MAP DT. And you're going to save, I guess, I'm not sure the Platinum is eligible for that, but you can write in and you can see that's $20,000 a year. And that portfolio, a smaller version, as you see on the third-party sites, made $12,500 just since we started tracking it in December. So if you guys have any questions, go to the website, chat with the support team live, or shoot us an email to admin@MiniAnalyst.com. Hope you guys are having a great holiday season and have enjoyed the video and the trades and the updates on our astounding performances. And we would love to have you get involved and make 400% next year. So we will see you next time.